Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, ready to dive into coding, but not sure where to begin. I've been there today. We're talking about project ideas to get you coding. Think of it like this. You wouldn't just learn how to use a camera and never take a picture, right? We're going to explore simple Python scripts, building websites, and even data science and game dev. So let's jump right in. Let's kick things off with Python. It's known for its readability, making it beginner-friendly. First, the classic calculator app. Learn variables, operators, and logic. Next, the to-do list. Manage tasks with lists, loops, and user input. Add, delete, and check off items. Finally, the number guessing game. Understand conditionals and loops. Perfect for beginners. For this project, we're keeping it clean and simple. A command line calculator. We'll start by defining functions for each operation: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Then we'll use input to let the user enter the numbers they want to calculate. Finally, we'll use printer to display the result. Remember, clarity is key. Make sure the output is easy for the user to read. Time to get organized with a terminal-based task manager. You'll start by creating an empty list to store the tasks. Then you'll use a loop to continuously prompt the user for actions. Add a task, delete a task, mark as done, or view the list. For each action, you'll write the corresponding code. And to make it user-friendly, display clear instructions in the terminal. This way, anyone can use your to-do list app. Let's have some fun with this one. The goal is to make the computer pick a random number and the user has to guess it. You'll use the random module in Python to generate a random number within a specific range. Inside the loop, you'll compare the user's guess to the random number and provide feedback: higher, lower, or spot on. Let's step into the world of web development. Using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, we'll bring projects to life. First, a personal portfolio website to showcase your work. Show who you are and what you can do. Next, a simple blog to learn content management. Share your coding journey with the world. Finally, a weather app using a weather API. Fetch and display data in a user-friendly way. Let's get started. Time to build your online home base. We'll use HTML for the structure, CSS for styling, and a touch of JavaScript for any interactive elements. Start with the basics: a home page introducing yourself, a page for your skills, and a dedicated section for showcasing your projects. Don't be afraid to let your personality shine through the design. Choose colors, fonts, and layouts that represent you. Remember, your portfolio is a work in progress. As you gain more skills and complete more projects, you can keep updating it. Ever wanted to share your thoughts and ideas with the world? Building a blog is a great way to do just that. You can use Flask, a Python framework, or Node.js for the back-end functionality. Focus on creating a clean and readable layout for your blog posts. Use headings, paragraphs, and images to structure your content effectively. And here's a pro tip. Learn about SEO, or search engine optimization, to make sure people can actually find your awesome blog. Let's get our hands dirty with APIs, or application programming interfaces. We'll be using OpenWeatherMap to fetch real-time weather data. First, sign up for a free API key on their website. Use Python or JavaScript to make a request to their API specifying the location you want the weather for. Pass the JSON response you get back and extract the relevant data, like temperature, conditions, and wind speed. Finally, display this information in a clean and user-friendly interface. All right, data enthusiasts, this one's for you. Data science is all about extracting insights from data. We'll start with a data visualizer. Libraries like Matplotlib or Seaborn will be your new best friends. Next, we'll build a movie recommendation system. Using cosine similarity, we'll find movies you might enjoy. Finally, a COVID-19 data tracker. We'll pull data from public APIs and visualize global COVID-19 statistics. Let's dive in. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, and in data science, a good visualization can be worth even more. We'll be using Python libraries like Matplotlib and Seaborn for this project. Start by loading your data, which could be in a CSV file or any other format. Experiment with colors, labels, and annotations to make your visualizations informative and visually appealing. And don't be afraid to get creative. Data visualization is part science, part art. Ever wondered how Netflix knows what you'd enjoy watching next? We'll explore a simplified version with this project. Using cosine similarity, it measures how similar two things are for movies, genres, actors, etc. You'll need a data set of movies. Calculate cosine similarity between movies. Recommend movies based on past ratings. Let's put our data skills to work for a good cause. We'll build a simple dashboard to track global COVID-19 statistics. Use Python or JavaScript to make requests to public APIs and fetch the latest data on confirmed cases, deaths, and recoveries. Visualize it on a map or a chart to show the spread of the virus over time. This project not only helps you practice your data skills, but also raises awareness about an important global issue. Right, time to level up the fun factor. Game development is an awesome way to apply your coding skills and create something truly interactive. We'll start with the classics, tic-tac-toe and rock, paper, scissors. Then we'll slither our way into building a snake game. Get ready to unleash your inner game dev. This classic game is a rite of passage for any aspiring game developer. It's all about creating a 3x3 grid and letting two players take turns marking their symbol, X or O. You'll need to implement the game logic to check for winning conditions, 3 in a row, column or diagonal. Once you have the basic game working, you can add extra features like a scorekeeper or even a simple AI opponent. This game of strategy and chance is a perfect example of using conditionals in your code. You'll need to generate a random choice for the computer's move, and then compare it to the player's choice to determine the winner. To make it interactive, let the player choose their move using input buttons or keys. You can even add some personality to the game by having the computer trash talk or celebrate its victories. Time to slither into the world of game loops and collision detection. Guide a snake, eat food to grow, and avoid obstacles. First, build the game board as a grid. Each cell can be empty, food, or snake. Add a new head segment and remove the tail. When the snake eats, it grows. Hitting a wall or itself means game over. Let's talk about automating the boring stuff. Coding is your superpower for offloading repetitive tasks. First, build a web scraper. Extract data from websites automatically. Next, email automation. Send personalized emails with a few lines of code. Finally, a file organizer. Automatically sort files by type or date. Web scraping is like having your own personal data mining robot. We'll be using Python libraries like Beautiful Soup or Selenium for this task. Beautiful Soup is great for parsing HTML and extracting specific data points. Selenium, on the other hand, is your go-to tool for websites that rely heavily on JavaScript. Before you start scraping, always check the website's terms of service. Once you have your data, you can store it in a structured format like CSV or JSON for further analysis or visualization. Say goodbye to tedious email blasts. With Python's SMTP library, you can automate your email communication like a pro. First things first, you'll need to set up your email credentials. Once you're all set up, you can use SMTP to connect to the Gmail server and send emails using the SMTP protocol. You can personalize your emails by adding dynamic content like recipient names, custom messages, or even attachments. Let's face it, a cluttered hard drive is the enemy of productivity. With a simple Python script, you can banish file chaos forever. Start by deciding on your organization criteria. Do you want to sort files by type, date modified, or maybe even by keywords in their names? Once you have a plan, you can use Python's OS module to list files in a directory, get their properties, and move them around. How about building a basic image classifier? Teach your computer to see. Use TensorFlow or PyTorch. We'll use the Cypher 10 dataset. Train a convolutional neural network. It's challenging but rewarding. And there you have it, a whole bunch of project ideas to kickstart your coding journey, whether you're into building websites, analyzing data, creating games, or just automating everything. There's something here for everyone. Choose a project that excites you. Stay motivated, push through challenges, and build something awesome. Fire up your code editor, let your creativity run wild, and have fun. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.